birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday
to you.
Hip, 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 hip.
Hooray.
Wish you long life and prosperity and many more wonderful years to come as you age gracefully.
Amen.
Thank God for your life.
Awesome.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay, let's run quickly. Based on our agenda today, we just have 3 pivot points to look at. The first one is you know, it's very, very important that we recognize people that have actually, we just started a group, and we think it's very important we make the group very vibrant. You know, by everything we need to do it well. Like just what Chidinma just said. How do we do some of the funding and all that? You see, like what Madam said, you cannot, if you want something to work, you need to put all your personnel before you start calling in people to come in and help. Until they see what you are doing, they will understand the consistency of your process. Then they will know definitely that this process is going to yield result and it's very consistent. So I think on that note, first of all, I'll also say my very first recognition definitely is going to go to Dr. Mrs. Salau, the person who actually initiated all this before we started following up. So today we'll look at that. Then secondly, we'll just look at our calendar, what we want to do for the year. We'll just say some certain things, the way part we want to talk. And maybe the third one, we'll not look at any other business and any other thing anybody might actually want to say. Well, before that, Madam, please, I would just want you to just give us a kind of opening remark, and with most people on this platform definitely I'm not sure most of them have actually seen you before, and some might not actually also know who you are. And most people sometimes they will ask me, who is Madam Salau? Who is this Madam Salau and all that? I say, I told them, don't worry, you get to meet.
Easy, man.
So please, mute yourself. Some people are talking on the background. Can you mute yourself? Or mute off. Okay.
Yeah, thank you very much. Can we start?
Yes, madam. Yes, I'm waiting for you.
Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate every moment today. At least I'm overwhelmed with what I've been asked to do, as well as what you people have done for me this evening. I've never had it that way before, because I always had my birthday. It's the day I prayed that God, I thank you for all you have done for me. And for other people outside my family to now join in this regard, I appreciate you and I thank you very much. Above all, that's why I'm trying to make the voices of the young ones to be heard of in the industry. A group just sprang up within 3 months, and they were just moving up like a fire. That gave me another confidence that the group, the young ones, are ready to do what? To move the economy of this country, especially in the mining sector. Thank you very much. So, you know, as part to the agenda we have recognition of Top Contributors Award. Wow. You can imagine what you have done to yourself. I'm just looking on. Wherever my attention is needed, I just sip in advice and move out. If the young one can do this within 3 months, what do you expect subsequently? I'm so overwhelmed. When I mean overwhelmed, I'm overwhelmed. So thank you very much. in the agenda today, we have recognition of the top contributors as the awardees. We have appreciation of understanding the contribution from the team member. That is exactly what I've just addressed. You are doing beautifully well, and I'm sure the sky is the beginning. So, above all, what do you want to get out of this thing? The key event and milestone plan for the upcoming years, are we ready? I don't want a situation where we start saying no fund, then we go and sleep. There is fund. If you know what to do and you bring it out, some people that understand what you are about to do will come out and you will be funded. So let's do that one. Such that mine up database my sister just talked about, we easily come at our fingertip. Then what are we going to do next? Is presentation and update of the latest developments, enhancement and utilization of mine up data. Because after collecting the data, what about it? Then let us not be like the NGSA Geological Survey of Nigeria of 90s, where all the data are there, but nothing was done. Data that can give you billions, but since we don't know what to do with it, it's meaningless. But today, we know that any data we have, we must make something out of it. So then any other businesses, my team, my people, the young that must grow, and the young that knows that the mining matters in any environment, in any economic contribution, in globally, mining matters. Can we have it today from our chief coordinator, Mr. G. Onwaifo, and his team? Thank you very much. Love you all.
Okay, ma. Thank you for your opening remark, ma. I duly appreciate that. And secondly, I think what we try to do here is nothing else but we just want to ensure that the people that are here, that whatever we are doing here is interactive, is everybody here contributes. And whatever you contribute here, makes impact and add value to some other, to some other participants and to some other members here. There are certain things we've actually tried to put in place in this platform because we have a place we're actually going. There's the saying that say, when you want to go fast, go with few, but you want to go actually in a longer distance, try to carry a lot of people along, then you go further, but you might not actually go fast. But the way I'm seeing it, we are going fast and we are going further, than we ever thought. So I think we try to look at the performance of last year, people that are actually active, contributing, reacting, and all that. These are the things that makes a group actually vibrant. It's not like any other WhatsApp group. From here, we're actually migrating to another platform, but we need to start from somewhere. So what we want to do is start up here, look at the people that actually are passionate about this movement. Then from here, we'll move on. Then from the statistics of what we had last time, I think yesterday I pasted the name on the platform, and we're able to come up with about, let me see if I have the names here. We're able to come up with about 10 names. Now, those 10 names we are based on one, how many comments each person made, contribution each person made, and all that. So we're able to see the first 10 that we're able to come up with certain, with certain numbers. So going from there, if you look at our platform, we'll have is already there on the group platform. The highest person there being Wilson Lazarus. I also want to know if Wilson Lazarus is here. Please, we also want to know We've not seen your face. Me personally, I'm not sure I've met with you. Wilson, are you here? Can you say hi? You are on mute. You're on mute, Wilson. You're on mute. Unmute yourself. Can you say hi to the platform? And can you just briefly tell us about yourself? Because I've not met you before, but the statistics brought out your name. Okay, just in 30 seconds, can you tell us about yourself?
Okay, my name is, good evening, everyone. My name is Wilson. I'm working with Earthwheel Mining. We are based in Lagos. We're into solid minerals.
Okay, I think Banji, from the interaction I saw last time, it seemed Banji introduced you to the platform.
No.
Okay.
Who
introduced you to the platform?
Yeah, I met you through YouTube, if you could remember.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. You made it. Okay, a lot of people made me through YouTube, and you know, I just add everybody and all that. But that's great. Okay, I referred you, so I should be giving the award. Actually, you should dedicate it to me. I'm surprisingly you are because and your number is so high, it's over 200 and something, above every other one. Then second person, you know, that's very interesting. When I saw the name, I was like, Wilson Lazarus, you know. Then second person is Okoro Ikenna. Okoro Ikenna, I don't know if he's here. Okoro Ikenna is the second person. I think Okoro Ikenna did one of the presentation. I know him. Okoro Ikenna is actually an engineer. He works in First Patriots. And based in Abakaliki, is actually a specialist when it comes to, I think, lead zinc processing. He was once one of our, you know, one of our discussant and presenter. And the third person, is the man himself, Patrick Odiegwu. I said, if Patrick name no internet, that means that it didn't actually work well. Patrick, most of us know him. He's someone who is, in short, from him, everything is possible. Everything is possible in the field. Most of the time, he will tell you, Gideon, we must do it. We can do it. There are a lot of strengths in him and all that. So Patrick, I think is the third person here. Then the fourth person is Yahaya, Abdul. Okay, it's Abdul. I was actually mixing. Abdul, I don't know if you are here. I've not met Abdul. I don't know him. Abdul, are you here? I'm seeing Abdul Malik Suleiman. Are you the one? And I know him as AQ. AQ, are you here? If you are here, unmute yourself.
Abdul-Qudus.
Yeah, okay. I think Qudus, something like that.
Are you there? Are you there? I'm seeing Abdul Malik.
He's having challenges joining.
Okay, okay. Maybe let's go to the next person. Is Mohammed Ali. Mohammed Ali, I know him very well. I know he worked with Transition Minerals. I met him when I went to Shaki, and he's the geologist, lead geologist there. Mohammed Ali is doing very, I don't know who introduced him to the platform, but I know I've met him on different occasions. Mohammed, are you online with us? If you're online, you can say hello to us. Okay. The next person is Suleiman Ubaidurrahman. Suleiman, I'm not sure I've met with him, but I've seen he has been one of our discussants, and he's one of the guys that actually worked on one of the plants. Suleiman, are you there? Suleiman, are you here? Okay, let's go to the next person. Then Christopher Uyime. Christopher Uyime, are you here? Can I see your name? Christopher, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Please, can you just in few seconds tell us your name and who introduced you to the platform?
You are the one now, the man. Yeah, my name is Christopher Uyime. Yes.
Okay, Christopher is the right man with the Transition Mineral Limited. He's actually on this platform and actually giving out talks on different occasions. I think he done two. I think he won a special award today, which we're going to bring up later on. And but now we're just looking at the top 10 in our group last year. Then Chris Jem, I don't know whether he's here. Chris Jem, I met Chris Jem in Conference Center, International Conference Center during the mining week. Is into gemstones, and since then he's been a very good contributor. When it comes to gemstone, he's been the one that will actually run to give us a lot of insight on that. And the next person is Enoch. Enoch is Ejukorlem. Enoch, are you here? I've met Enoch in Abakaliki. Enoch is a seasoned geologist. You know, these are people that when you are in trouble, you need to call on them. I've met with him in Abakaliki once. He visited me in my office and we discussed. That was when we met. When I called him this evening, he was surprised. I told him you made the first, the top 10, and he promised to be here. I don't know, probably he forgot or something, you know. So that is just it. Right now we just need to, the first person. Now after that, what we try to do is there are some special areas we try to bring out. We look at people that actually look at people that actually contributed in special areas in terms of referrals, in terms of being very reactive to comments, in terms of also, you know, in terms of contributing, in terms of content creation. Also, people that presented last year, we try to look at who among them, those one actually come from nomination and all that. So we're able to select about 6 names, and we think that it's very right we try to recognize those people. I will share the screen now so that I will share the screen. Are you seeing the screen?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
we can see. We can see.
Okay. The first person here, the person that actually supposed to recognize this person is Dr. Mrs. Comfort Yahaya Abdul, if I'm correct. On my list here.
Yeah, you're correct.
Yes, I'm here. Good
Okay.
afternoon. I mean, good evening. Mommy Salah, happy birthday to you. Good evening, Ma.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Good to see you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the women are making it.
Well,
Yeah,
amen,
I like
amen.
that. Yeah.
So how do we do? He's still Yahaya Abdul-Qudus Shola. He's still he's chatting with me and informing me the challenge he's having. I don't know whether he has successfully joined us. I don't know.
Oh, just continue. At least.
Okay, just continue. So just for you to recognize him, present
continue.
and present this to him. Definitely, then
okay.
Then we'll bring in the next person.
All right. So good evening, everyone. Once again, my name is Comfort Asokoro, and I'm very much happy to present this award to Yahaya Abdul-Qudus Shola. Actually, by the time I was informed about this, I did some quick research to find the contributions he has made so that I know that it's a genuine award, really. And I saw that he's a researcher. Post a lot of links. He discovers African Development Bank, World Bank, how Africa can develop, how Africa, you know. So I was really thrilled for the quality of the content that he's been sharing. So I think this award is deserving. I'm still researching and going back to be reading what he's posting, and I think it's a deserving award. So on behalf of Imag Group, I hereby present to you Yahaya Abdul-Qudus Shola, this award in acknowledgement of your outstanding commitment to the Imag Group as the most content contributor member of 2023. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
I think Dr. Ms. Comfort Asokoro, thank you for that presentation. This is reminding me the first time I was given an award in SS1. I never knew how it feels. I thought it's all about just go and get a book. They gave me a textbook, But you know, the honor in it and the encouragement in it pulled me to where I am today, as of SS1. So you know, there is this thing in everything is not all about the money and all that, but the value for people to say we recognize what you are doing. You are adding value to people. After all, he does all these things. Nobody pays him with his data, with his time, with his everything. Everybody is busy, but you know, do you know what it means for somebody to bring, just like all of us now, an hour, given an hour to just interact, look at all this, and what we are doing here might now, the next generation of people coming before us might look at so many of us and say, this person I need to follow. No, so you are changing a lot of things about your society. That is the little way we could do it. The only way I could do it is what I'm doing. I might not really have what it takes to feed everybody and all that, but the way I can in my own little way, I will actually need to contribute so that tomorrow they will say, yeah, Gideon did this when he was there. I'm not working with government. I'm not getting any appointment. I'm not looking for any, but where I am now, it is where I know I can make impact. You understand? So I think some of these things are very, very important in our lives.
And he has joined us. He has joined us.
Okay. Okay, he has joined us. Yahaya, are you there?
You will need to go and rewind and
he has joined, but it doesn't have doesn't have volume.
Okay. Now I'll need to bring in Esther Nadi. Esther Nadi's and I want Dr. Mrs. Salau, because Esther Nadi actually is one of the volunteers within the IMSF committee members. And Madam, I actually know about her, and I want Madam to present this to her, especially.
Yes. You know, when Esther is a young geologist. I call her 3 in 1. You know why? She's a wife. Apart from being a wife, she's a mother. And she's in her profession, she's a boss. There's nothing you give to Esther to work on, especially practically, not theory this time around, practically in the field. She's there. No amount of assignment you give Esther. So I was just looking during one of our webinar programs. I said, who is this Esther? I want her on board. And I chatted her privately. And since then, I've been monitoring her contribution as a volunteer to the IMSF. Wherever we have our program to be delivered for that week, she's always spearheading the constantly reminding the people every day that we have a webinar program to do. On that note, Esther, you're a young one, a mother, a boss. Yeah, I can say you're a boss in your own thing, as well as what it takes for you to be there. You are striving hard, and the Lord Almighty will crown your effort. On this note, I am so happy to present this award to you as the best reactive volunteer IMSF member of the year 2003. And I wish and pray that you continue to lead from time to time in any work or projects you are given. You are welcome.
Thank you very much, ma. Thank you. Esther, are you here to make any comments? Esther, are you there to make any comments? Okay, what's the message? Read the message. What's the message? I can't even see.
I'm here.
Can you make comments? Okay.
Okay, good evening, everyone.
Good evening, Esther. Congratulations.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, Mommy.
Thank
you.
So the next person on our list
Thank
is
everyone.
Peter Wankwago. The Peter Wankwago, okay, I will just leave it. That will be interesting if we tell you who Peter is. But I'll leave that to Mrs. Mitchell to actually present that to Peter Wankwago.
Do you know, Gideon, immediately you just said Peter now. It reminded me of WGG, the Peter, the geologist guy who was at the department. I wonder where he is now.
Yeah, he's still there. Okay.
Is it still there?
Yeah, Mitchell, go on.
Good evening, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here. Happy New Year. Okay.
Nice to
and
see you,
birthday,
Michelle.
Madam. Yeah, it's nice to see you, Ma. You're looking so beautiful. Happy birthday, Madam Salao, our mentor.
Yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate.
Okay, and congratulations to all those who have won an award. It's a pleasure to be in the group where professionals are striving to make our industry better. Mr. Peter, I don't know him personally face to face, but I've been watching his exploits in the field. He's a young upcoming geologist, an IT student that has really given his all to, do well in geology. Peter is a versatile young chap. He does everything greatly, anything you need him to do in the field, he's eager to do it. And he's never tired of working. So it's really encouraging to see that young students and young geologists are coming up and they are prepared to learn the practical aspect of geology. So Peter, it's with pleasure that I hand over this, he hand over this certificate of recognition to you. We recognize your exceptional ability to connect and expand the Imag group. And this award is presented to you as the person who has referred more members to the Imag group. So congratulations, Peter. We hope that in the nearest future, we'll see you as one of the top geologists in the field of mining in Nigeria. Congratulations once again.
Yeah, Peter, congratulations.
Yeah.
Peter, congratulations. I don't
Thank
know.
you.
Are you there? Are you there? Can you?
Congratulations to you, Peter. Keep it up.
Yeah, Peter.
Peter, if you are there, you can show your face so that they can see your face.
Let's see what we're talking about.
Sir.
You don't have,
okay, your face can show now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, no problem. Let's move on.
Thank you so much, sir.
Still in the bush.
Maybe it's in the forest.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, Tayo, are you here? Tayo, are you here? I know why I want Tayo to present that to Patrick Odiegwu. Tayo, are you in our midst?
Yes, I am.
Okay, Tayo, please, I want you to present this certificate of recognition to Mr. Patrick Odiegwu.
Okay. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, the whole house. Happy New Year. Madam Salah, happy birthday, ma. God bless you, Mama. I mean, you've been even a source of encouragement to everybody. We just pray that you have many more years in good health and strength by God's grace in Jesus' name. Honestly speaking, I want to tell you that there is no other person that qualified for this award than Patrick. After that is my friend. I've known him for quite some time, but this is a serial miner. If you're looking for a man that is committed and sold out to mine, we've done quite some things some years back. I mean, he used my machine. He used my machine way back in Benue State. Around in the ground, we took him around, and then a lot. One thing about him, I was telling him around, this man has a never die spirit. That same place he is, I have a site not too far, but after a while, I was like, I'm getting old and everything, so let me come back home. But this man has stayed there. And honestly speaking, I was chatting with my wife yesterday. There is almost nothing you do when you are focused and dogged, you will break through. I want to salute your courage, Patrick. I want to salute your doggedness. I mean, we've been through quite some things. I mean, those days of pushing through with my old Landwa pickup, you know, all of those things, everything, those days way back in Guma. But you still stick out there. I mean, I am encouraged. And I think all the younger ones that are coming up should learn from him. The road in mining, the things you learn in school is good. But when you go to the field, you will learn the act of mining to be successful. And one lesson you must learn is sticking it out, staying there. You make mistakes, you fall, you keep on. I mean, there will be situations that will make you to give up, but if you have a can do never die spirit, there's only one result: you break through. So on behalf of the Imag group, I want to present this to my friend and a worthy ambassador of the mining profession, Mr. Patrick Odiegwu. God bless you. More wins to you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Tayo. Thank you, Tayo, for that presentation. Patrick, are you there to make comments?
Yes, I am very much here. I want to sincerely and unreservedly appreciate the Emma Group. I remember that fateful day I had a conversation with Madam Salau, Dr. Salau rather. Madam, which one comes first? Is it doctor or madam? Please correct me. I think madam comes first before doctor, right?
I'm madam, I'm doctor. Anyway.
So the madam will come first and then the doctor will follow. So it was such a pivotal moment. I fundamentally believe that we have a country to die for. We have a country that is so superchargedly blessed. Unfortunately, some of us don't really understand the gift of country that God has given us. So we've been dragging it to the mud. But I think a new renaissance, a new awakening is coming up. A lot of people are now beginning to think back that we can actually be better than the United States. We can be better than England, right? People are beginning to have that kind of belief. So I think it's a good thing. One of the things that I equally want us to bear in mind is that mining should never be about developing other countries. It should be fundamentally about developing our community where we are. That's the mindset that I have. I didn't think that I'm coming from Anambra State, working in Brainet, that the idea is to take everything to my state. No, where I am is there. If I develop it properly, I can't see why I cannot develop Anambra and so many other places. So it's a mindset thing. And if we continue to have this, I don't see any way we can get stopped. And I believe that our resources is far deeper than what we give it credit for. Most of the area where we are mining, I want us to pay serious attention, because I'll say this and then I'll keep quiet. I took samples to Canada for analysis, from core drilling analysis. And from thinking that maybe we'll have 10 or thereabout elements, they showcase 61 different elements. 60 different elements. From rare earth minerals to high rare earth minerals, you name it, it is there. Right?
What,
now, if you are being...
What analysis did you carry out? What were you doing that? What's your area of specialization? Did you specialize? Yeah.
Myself? Oh no, I'm not a specialist. I'm not a mining engineer. I'm not a geologist. I'm just an interested person that is interested in the sector, right?
And an entrepreneur. Don't mind him. Patrick is a serial entrepreneur. He's a stone man.
Yeah, coming in
very optimistic. Very optimistic
of course,
about the mining sector.
No, I'm just wondering what
he has blazed so many trails.
Okay.
He has blazed so many trails in the sector.
The one thing I want to tell us is that I left Sweden in 1997 to come back to Nigeria. One of the greatest gifts that I picked, apart from the Swedish nationality, which I completely was still appreciative of, Swedish people live their career in their office. You will see a truck pusher married to a medical doctor, and they are rocking themselves beautifully. if we cast away some of the things that we do in Nigeria and just focus on results, productivity and results, right?
Yeah.
We will go very far.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that.
We're not robots then again, they're still actors. So what you just mentioned now, that I think it depends on the individual. Nigerians always it's a mindset thing. We always have some people too who are from different countries that still act like Nigerians, and you're asking, is this person from this area or is this person Nigerian? So I think it has to do with the individual.
Of course, it's general speaking. But one thing I want us to bear in mind is practicality. What kind of result are you getting? Are you seeking even the knowledge? Because it's not really going to university to study.
Okay,
there
remember
are people that actually
business.
pick knowledge
we have
from interest.
AOB. So we
That's
are going to
Patrick
discuss
for
that.
you.
So we'll now go.
So I want to appreciate
Congratulations.
I want to appreciate the award. And I don't even think that I deserve the award because I'm an old man. Maybe younger ones will be given the award.
What do you want Hajira
so they will be gingered. So they will
Hajira
be
is still very young. You are old.
Man.
Congratulations, sir.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, we have. I don't know if Dr. Abdul-Qudus, are you here? Are you still in the United States? Are you back to the country? Or you'll be telling me that your time is different from my time. If you are there, can we hear your voice, Abdul? I'm not sure he's here. I'm not sure he's here. Okay, Dr. Abdul supposed to present to Wilson Lazarus. Okay, in that absence, let me call, okay, I can do it myself. I will say that Wilson Lazarus have been a very active member. Wilson, are you here in the first place?
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm not sure I've met with you before.
No, we never met.
We've never met, but we've been talking on the group. Can we see your face?
Yeah.
Is it possible?
Okay, let me see.
No, if you are comfortable. If you are not comfortable, there's no need, there's no issue. Okay.
I'm comfortable.
Okay.
I'm comfortable. Can you see me?
Okay, that is it. Okay, that's the person we did the other distance before. Okay, now, we've done that of yours before, right? Then there's this guy they call wait, let me see. Seems I'm mixing it up. It's not here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that is it. Okay, we've done all that. Okay, Wilson, fine. Thank you. Then, another person here is Christopher.
Congratulations, Wilson.
Wilson, congratulations. Yeah. So the next person I'm going to bring up here is Christopher Uyime. Christopher, let me just present to Christopher. Christopher is a chemist. He's a general manager now with a transition metal. I've done a couple of things with Christopher in terms of mineral testing and all that. And last year, Christopher did about 2 presentations within our group. And when we are talking about the best webinar presenters, his name came up, one of the nominees. We have several people that actually presented, but I think Christopher's name was able to actually come up as the #1. So in this, I will say in recognition of your exceptional prowess in delivering insightful and engaging webinars, this award is presented to you for being the best webinar presenter of the group in the year 2023. Christopher, congratulations.
Congratulations.
If you are there, can you make comments so that we just go there?
Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, we were in Christopher's laboratory last 2 days. Christopher is doing very well, so we will need more of you. And this year we will need more of. We're going to be needing a lot of solutions to testing. Also, I know that Dr. Mrs. Comfort also is into testing and all that, so we will need all of you this year. Mr. Asokoro, you are hearing what I'm saying. Dr. Asokoro, you are hearing what I'm saying.
That's so lot of testers in the house.
Yes, we are pushing, and we are targeting 17025
Okay.
We're
And
doing
also,
everything possible to
and
see how we
also we
bring
want to
standard.
collaborate.
Yeah.
A lot of things you are doing, we are very happy. And there is no, for me, what I actually want to see in a sector is a sector that are collaborative in every effort. As I am, I cannot do everything. I can only do the minute, the smallest I can. The group can do whatever they can. You know, whatever you have an opportunity to do, bring it on board. We can always support with the professionals we have. So we can
I'll be
always
very
collaborate
glad.
with
In fact, Mr. Gideon, you owe me one. I will come at you. A lot on the table.
Yeah. So we
Madam
are
Salah
there.
is
We are
already
there.
supporting
We are there.
us. Yeah.
I saw the things you are
You should be
posting.
recognized. Why are you not recognized on this on this list? You should be one of the people. You should be one of the people being recognized now. Because you're the. Why are you not being recognized?
Yeah, excuse me.
You're being strategic.
Hey, my sister.
No.
Yes, sir.
Chidinma, don't go there. Don't go there. Let's face what we are doing first. Don't worry.
Why are you not there?
I picked it up.
You don't praise yourself. You don't need to praise yourself.
System picked it up.
Anyway, it's because he's the one. But he should be there.
Yeah.
Anyway,
so I think Dr. Ms. Comfort, I think this year we'll have a lot to do. I saw all the things you put on the table for last year. We've pulled in a lot of professionals, coming together. We want to make it that I don't want the group to be just a WhatsApp group. Anybody can come in. That's why we are very strict about what you post. We are not interested in your birthday. We are not interested in whatever news, and we are interested in the sector. We are here for a business, for something. We can either open other social group. If you want to call us to come and drink, dance, whatever, we have, that one is there. You understand? We can do that one. But for this group, this is actually what we want to do. So we want to make it, there will be a time that definitely people that are not active and other will start removing them so that we now know, even if we are 10, we know that this 10 can go places. So that there won't be clustering, because even going through the names, getting the statistics, we are not easy because of the names. And some of the names, I found out that a lot of names have not said hi. Even one day, hi, have never come from them. Imagine when you're in a group 1 month, you've not said hi. Even if reaction, somebody is saying something, only a thumb up means that you are there. You understand? It says a lot and all that. So we don't want that kind of group. We want a vibrant, reactive group that actually are alive. Because these are the kind of people that you can actually take to somewhere to do something. So I think I need to also tell you that I see all the things you do. So don't shy away. Don't waste time in calling on any of, even if I can't do it, and we can call in somebody from the group and say, we need this to be done. The issue is, at the end of the day, we want to create value somewhere. You understand? Yeah. So that is just it. Whether from a woman, whether from a man, from a child, from a student, and all that. That is actually why we are here. This is not a political group. We are not here for any kind of, we are not dragging for anything and all that. Any initiative anybody brings that can actually move the sector forward, definitely we need to push the person and we need to do that. So I also want to thank you for that. Then secondly, I think the second thing we actually need to do, we won't waste time. 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, we must finish, we must go from here. Yeah, we would only have 11 minutes. Now, the next thing actually, the next thing we actually want to do, we said is, this year we want to bring out, the most important thing I want us to do this year is we need to push forward from what we've done last year. Now, we've made some, on our platform, once in a while, even if you are busy, even if it's in the night, try to browse through the group. You can, once you browse through, you can always see 1 or 2 things going on. You can make contribution, or you can say 1 or 2 things. You mustn't be on a very steady. I know that different people can be in different, I can be in different bush, different forest, different kind of work and all that. But I think it's very important we pay attention to some of the things that we, because most of the ideas, most of the information will actually send it across. This year, we want to actually go higher on our webinar presentation, try to do a kind of a workshop in such a way that we're trying to see. I brought something out last year, and I said there are people that might have field. Those field that they do not have information, we can use that field as a training ground. Yes. We use it as a training ground, obtain information. The information that we're going to obtain from there, we will give it to you as part of the value we've created. You know, for example, there are certain information that you know that will cost you millions to get. We can say, okay, we want to sponsor about 10 persons, then sponsor 2 trainers to go to that field, use it to train these people, then obtain this information. We'll hand you over this information. What it will take you is just to make sure that the logistics of those people are there. That is one idea. Second idea also is that we found out that there are a lot of people that are actually in our group that are still students, that are still graduate trainee. They might need 1 or 2 things, because the issue is we want to hand over what we're doing to people. When you go out, you find out that the technical know-how in this industry, it's not easy to get. Even the slightest ones I have today, I know how much I spent. I know how much my company spent in the previous time. I wouldn't expect anybody to come and be spending about 80, 70 million for training. My training costs as much as that. So how many people will afford you of that kind of thing? So that's why when we look at this, and during that time, we only 5 that got that kind of training. And all of us that got the training, all of them have actually gone out. I think I'm the only one that have not japa. You understand? So so that's why I think it's very important we hand over whatever we have, we'll share to the ones that are actually coming up. So I'm thinking in such a way that we'll also have a practical workshop, just like what we did in Nasarawa last time. But this time, we might try to see how we can sponsor, even if it's in-house. Whatever we'll have is not enough. We are more than how many of us? Even if any of us now bring 5,000, 10,000, it can go a long way in sponsoring about 20 students to have it. But your name will be there, no matter how it is, are money that you don't even, it's nothing. You can even pancake or powder cost more than that for women. And for men, 1 bottle of Dorime drink costs about 50,000 in some Dorime house. 50,000, 30,000, 1 bottle of drink is gone. You throw it for someone, and today your name is there. You helped us sponsor about 10 or 15 students to this whole training. And we tell them this is the people that made you to get this and all that. We cannot do it alone. What we are doing today was actually sponsored by Dr. Mrs. Salah. Even the people that have this, we have to sponsor their data for the next 1 month. The people that have the first 10 that actually done this, the first 10 names that came up here, we said, okay, this is what we're going to do and all that. So, people need to make some sacrifices and all that. So I think that is actually the way we are looking at this year. So we want to see what we can add up. So I will leave the floor open for anybody. We'll just have a few minutes. Just a very sharp, I will not allow more than a minute for anybody to make comment, contribution on the way forward this year on our group. We'll just note it down. They will now fine-tune it and start pushing it to the group. Please.
Raise your hand.
Just raise your hand, then I'll give you that. Or you just start talking. I think once you start talking, every other person keep quiet.
Hello? Have you finished you finished with the awards already?
Yes, we finished. We are just on any other business.
Okay. Okay, just still on the funding. Like I said earlier on, just reiterating it, right? To be good to what you maybe have from people that can train people. Then in terms of contribution, I think it's something that we can start off soon. But however, taking into consideration that with their students, there are other people, so maybe there will be different categories for payment that will be put in. I don't know how you people do that. That's one aspect of funding. Then the other one you raised is training for organizations. Or maybe we should start from if organizations want to be trained.
Mute yourself. I try to mute everyone so that we don't get that noise.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I was just talking about in terms of funding that you've spoken of an aspect. Well, like I had already reiterated that there's been lots of funding issues that have been raised. One is capacity has been built in terms of the various minerals and the elements in the various regions. So once we get that stabilized, then we can now look for the funding on the economics of scales, the global scale, where we can now apply for fundings from foreigners to come and either utilize our channels and put in investments into the various mining the elements that we are mining, either for exporting or contribution to the to the energy sector. But then again, I think we need to first stabilize it to know the statistics on the drive so that it's easier to present to them. Then the other one is, if we're talking of levy of various students, there are various categories. There will be students, there will be workers, and probably, obviously, non-employed, unemployed people. So I'm just asking myself, is it best to look for people who can sponsor us first, start on that scale, but and while appreciating the work of other people who are putting in their time, volunteering and making this platform work?
Okay, I think okay, that's a great one. If I should summarize what you said, in terms of funding criteria, there are two ways, in-house and outside. You know, from what you are saying, definitely we are no way we can fund in-house the kind of work we want to do in the future. That's why we are thinking about, that's why we're looking at, first of all, you know, what we are trying to do here now is to, first of all, make ourselves be known, you know, create that platform that, you know, that we are known, look at showcase our activities, show seriousness, let it be, you know, that this is what we've done. Now, this year we are trying to overhaul our websites. You understand? Not overhauling our website, there are a lot of things that we are going to be putting in place. Because definitely if you're looking for outside funding and all that, you must have reached certain criteria, you must have shown a lot of things. And also, there's another website we are building, you know, which we are going to a kind of data mining website. Is a kind of a website that, you know, we want to bring all professionals together to contribute whatever they have. That website, everybody can be making money on the same website based on what you are contributing. You understand? That is another thing we are looking at. We're almost at 80% completion of the website. You know, we started this since last year, but we're going to unveil it. And when we unveil it, we'll be needing some experts to just based on what you know you can do. So we're going to have that as a different segment altogether. From there, each individual within the group can have value. And these are the value that when you create when you are young, it is there. It is not, it's just like you've actually bought a share. It is there. Once your profile is created and your work is there and people are buying in from it, definitely you are going to be making it out of it. So that's one of the things we actually want to do. Then on the second note, going to sponsorship outside, we want to in-house showcase we can do one or two things. You understand? I don't think that 500,000 naira, if you want to raise it here, I'll be shouting up and down to raise 500,000 within a professional of 350. I wouldn't even need to shout. If I say we need 500,000 to sponsor about 10 students for them to get this training in social location, you understand? We will say this and this is what we want to do. That's why we looked the other way around. We said, okay, let's use the field. Is another way. If some people that are within that need their field to be worked on in one or two things, we'll have some professional here that can do it, but we can use that. Instead of billing you so high, we can say, we are giving you about 50% discounts. Bring 50%. Let's use that 50% to train these people. It's another way we can get what we want to achieved. You understand that kind of thing? So we understand what you are saying, that then we can fine-tune all our funding sources and how we can actually go on that. Please, some other person then. Okay, I'm seeing hands. Okay, Patrick, please.
Yeah, thank you once again. I think this is really very nice. It's good that we start finding solution internally, because most times when you want to solve problems and you believe that that problem will be solved only by others, you are definitely going to have a lot of issues. But if you look inside yourself and see, maybe by when you start doing what you can do, people will see what you can do, and then maybe other people will join up
and join you. Yeah.
Have we thought of having a relationship with organizations such as Ford Foundation? because they do have a lot of internalized funding of projects in Nigeria, MasterCard Foundation. So there could be somebody that will be sending information to all these bodies, because we have to find a way to get that kind of funding to do projects, not only projects, to do those trainings, right? Once you start on that trajectory, it actually helps in bringing out maybe model minds, proof of concept minds. Because if we continue to ask people to give us, they won't give us. By the time we will start bringing our number from some, targeted mind, 1 or 2 or 3, and start bringing out numbers. Numbers doesn't lie. Numbers speak. Globally, what they look at is number. Most times when I hear people in Nigeria say, oh, you have to bring a dog standard report, I say it's not how it's done every other place. Start from where you are, get us some number, no matter how minute, do it consistently. They see that, they throw more money at it.
Yes.
But if you wait until you have a dog standard report, maybe by the time you have it, you won't even, nobody will fund you. You will still have issues. So I've always believed that don't wait until everything is set before you start. Start from where you are. But when you are starting from where you are, be shouting, be making the noise. Because the worst thing that will happen to you if you are eating with a blind man to keep your mouth shut. No, you have to be talking. So make sure that the meat is still inside the plate.
Okay, thank you.
So that's what I want us to bear in mind. We can do that, and then we can get a lot of mileage.
Okay. Thank you very much for that contribution. It's noted. Dr. Mrs. Comfort, please, can you make your contribution?
Yeah, quickly, I just want to make an emphasis on collaboration. Just like you said at the onset of the meeting, that you go far when you collaborate. So I like what we are doing at Imag and at MMC as well. We have similar program. If we can synergize, I think a lot will be done. At MMC, when we advertised shortlist some people that are interested in different aspects of solid minerals.
Volunteers.
As at last week, we had about 800 people interested in learning 1 or 2 things. Some of them are already in the sector, doing things. If we can synergize, we'll go far, and I think even fast. We were in London in December, and a lot of projects were showcased, during the exhibition and all that. And a few people were interested in programs, not really projects that are, the difference between a program and a project. Like what you're talking about, capacity building, these are programs, in the categorization that I mean to say. So they were interested that there are skill gaps, and how do, even if they want to come into Nigeria to set up anything because of proximity to raw materials, the skill, they still have to import it. They still have to import skill, to be able to meet up. That makes it expensive. And I was telling them, instead of importing skills or exporting the raw materials, either of these makes us poorer as a country. Whether you are exporting the raw material or you are importing the skills. So we need to scale up in that aspect, and we are willing to work with Imag. And I think if we just synergize efforts, I was speaking with Nasima people too, they have such concepts here and there. Once we can synergize, I think that we will go faster in this aspect of having a training program and building skills and capacities across the country. Thank you.
Thank you for that. Thank you. I've noted that. So last year when I saw the flyers you sent, I looked at it, I said, this is a very good one. I think this is one of the things we're also clamoring for. Well, the other time you contacted me, the fourth very time, I saw what you are doing. I said, this is a good one. You understand? Because I've been someone who has been there to give out whatever I have, skills and all that. Because the more you give the skill, the more you have it. Some people think the more you give the skill, the more you, no. The more you give out, the more you have it. That is just the way it is. And definitely one day we are going to leave the stage. Someone else need to climb. So what have you done to say, when I was here, these are people that, how many people can point at you and say, this person contributed to me, this person contributed, this person contributed. Imagine when you are 70, 75, they are saying, everybody's pointing at you, that person did this, then that person, that is just, I don't know why you want to die with all the things you have. giving it out. That's
Yeah.
been the message. It's of no use because whether you like it or not, you don't know anything. People have actually come in and gone. The best are even yet to be born. You know, you can never invent the wheel. The wheel has been there. What we just do is to fine tune it. So don't say you know this and all that. So I want us to actually do.
Let's do
so,
something.
Madam, okay, I'm seeing your hand.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Go on.
Doctor, Mrs.
Yes, ma'am.
I hope my application is still there.
It's there, ma. I sent you a message that I'll contact you at a particular level, though.
Which level? I want to learn from the grassroots.
No, hey, our master mentor. When the person working on the data told me, Salahu, is it Salahu? Is it the same Salahu that want to be an intern? I said, let me see. I said, hey, don't worry. Leave it there.
Do you know that as you just mentioned collaboration now?
Yeah, excuse me. You know why?
Yeah.
No, let me tell you the reason why. When you want to be a mentor in an area, you must know the people you want, your mentee, their ability, their capability. If you are there at the top, you won't see it. But if you are all growing the same way initially, you'll be able to spot out. Okay, this is what.
Okay, ma'am.
Like.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah,
that's right.
See, that is where you can build the skill.
No problem at all, ma'am.
There are people I'm seeing on this platform that are genius, but they are not talking, and I'm seeing their names here. Somebody like David. David is there, is not talking, and I'm seeing Jayola Gabriel is not talking. I am seeing who else have not talked here, and these people are people that own companies and they are making money in this sector.
They won't talk
with their head.
Now.
They're the most
very well. See these two persons I've called now. Then see who else am I seeing here? I know very well. Other ones I don't know them, but these two names. Please, can you people say hi? Let's know you are alive in this group. Especially David.
Don't worry.
Chief.
He will talk to the microphone.
Yeah.
House.
Hello, how are you?
Dr. Salahu. Thank you so much.
Even
Same
Austin
wishes
is here. Engineer Austin is here.
I'm so sorry, ma. I've been incommunicado for a while, but I'll do that in person, ma.
Okay, that's very
belated happy birthday to you, ma. We will celebrate it. I'm sure everybody's happy that you're aging well, you're aging gracefully. You've been someone that has been a mentor that is accessible to all of us.
Yeah.
No, some mentors are not accessible.
There are mentors that are almost,
don't point at me. No, I'm accessible. I'm accessible.
Yeah, like my brother Gideon.
Yes.
My brother is running away from me. I used to sign on before I say Gideon.
David, this is a great point you've just mentioned. Mentors that are not accessible. And that is why I'm now applying to be part of the mentee. So that when we will start, you know, we will all be flowing the same level. By the time I become their mentor, we will always come, sit down, and deliberate. And that is
Ma, I hope you know the moment you become the mentee, all of us will become the mentee of the mentee. We will, as you are coming down, we will come lower than you.
Mentee square.
Yeah.
Engineer Austin Okonkwo, are you there? I can't hear you. Your microphone is not fixed. Then Gabriel, see another person here who has not talked. He's not talking on the group, and I know their capacities. I don't know why they want to die with what they have. Jayola, can you hear me?
What about apart from business people? If the political people come in somehow, do you not think they'll contribute?
Yes,
in this
there are some
political
people that are here.
You are great.
Who are they though? They should introduce themselves. They should come in.
Chidima, you said it all. You said it all.
In fact, academia.
See, let me tell you.
All those stakeholders.
We must work with those people. because they've already torn the act, the constitution, everything upside down. If they cannot get anything, they never allow it to work. And if that is the case, this industrialization that we're looking at, the fourth and the fifth industrialization global, we will never get anything. Just like the first, second, third had passed us, so will the fourth, fifth pass.
Okay.
People
Moses,
think that we are being destroyed.
Can you hear me? Moses, you are raising your hand.
Let Moses talk. Let Moses talk.
Who is the person? I don't know him, but I want him to talk. Who is Moses? Can you talk?
Yeah, good evening. Good evening, all.
Okay, good evening.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah. My name is Dr. Ibi Moses, and I'm seeing Dr. Mrs. Salau for the first time after over 10 years now.
Oh.
And I'm sure Madam will know me too well. I'm the young boy he brought up at mining cadastra, and the coordinator there. My very guy, face, I'm sure you. Yeah, my name is Damoleku Moses. I'm sure you know him.
Okay.
Damoleku Moses.
Please. That would be good if you can.
She does not know everybody she has impacted.
So I let me introduce myself a little.
Okay.
I presently consult for Mind Diver on Dayokkon.
Dayokkon, yeah.
We lost you. Okay, we can hear you now.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, so I'm an environmentalist and also a mining engineer. And if I finish doing all this, I'm sure Mrs. Salah will know me. I used to submit application in mining cadastra there.
You know,
yes, it is me.
There's one thing about people that work with me in mining cadastra.
Yes.
If I see you leaving cadastra without looking back, I see you as a great person. I see you as somebody who has something more than just let me make money. I see you as somebody who wants to contribute greatly to the sector. I see you as being a great man. Moses, you are one of them.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Moses, I want to. You've not impacted my group.
I've been a silent observer.
I don't like that kind of silent observer. Silent observers.
Yeah,
you've observed for 3 months. Start impacting.
Yes,
now.
I will do more now.
Why I was very eager to call you up with that. When I look at the name, it doesn't ring bell. That was why I said, let me allow this Moses to talk and know who he is. And I don't know whether, are you registered already in the platform? Do you have a...
Yeah, I'm registered. I think my number is 113 or 131 or thereabout.
Okay.
So
that's great. That's great. So please, I'll mark this name and start looking for you in the platform.
No problem. No problem.
So
at your
some
service.
people like you,
tomorrow.
I have
some people like you, at least you need to contribute.
Are you still in Mind Diver?
Yes, we're still running the project. We just finished Oshun now. We've done the environmental and social management plan of Oshun, Kwara, Kogi, and Ondo State. So we will soon start up by mid of January again for Kogi, Ondo, and Kwara. So we are doing that silently. So my humble suggestion is that we should be all embracing. We should welcome other fields too.
Good.
I majorly mining, but I delve into environmental, which is really an aspect we should also look at. Looking at the climate change and the green energy and all that is coming up. Environment will definitely play the major role in that. So I want us to also try to welcome more members. I heard when our boss there said he's going to start deleting some people if they are not contributing. I want to seek for more time. Let them still try to see what the group can do. And I'm sure they're also looking at what they will offer. So let's give time and bring more people in and let's continue doing what we are doing. I'm sure the Shola you gave award to has been coming around at some of our meetings. Shola, I'm sure you know him, the one that got an award this evening. He's been a very useful guy. He's been coming up, which I really want to acknowledge that award. I'm sure he merits it. And he came up with an idea on how Smitham could delve into taking up the small scale and artisanal miners on a way of empowering them, giving finances, and also bring the technology and all that to small scale and artisanal miners, which we are trying to push now with Smitham. And I'm sure it's going to gain our attention. And when that happens, we'll be able to bring this group in. That I can assure you. We're going to be of help to us. And most importantly, please, let's welcome more people. I can see us going places. And please keep the good job up. Thank you, ma'am, Dr. Mrs. Salah. He's been my mother in mining Kadasha. Just over time. I've been away, but I'm back now. Thank you so much.
No, okay, for you to have come back, you meant business.
Thank you. I think
welcome.
That's good. I don't want to keep us today. It's weekend. We have there is a time that we've been rest. We need to rest with our families and all that. So I would also want us to, I think the three things I wanted us to touch, we've actually touched them. But one thing I also need to employ is that most of the time, let's pay, because a lot of things we are doing is through the platform. So let's pay attention to the platform from time to time, make our contributions and all that. Some other people have to carry up. So I think the issues we mentioned here today, there are some contributions from Chidima Ivan and on the issue of funding noted, and that of Patrick also noted, that of collaborative efforts and skill building from Dr. Mrs. Asokoro is also noted. And Madam, you are also, your contribution, and Moses now is also noted. So I want to thank everyone that actually contributed today and be part of this meeting. And on this note, I would say that we need to move for adjournment. And we'll continue next month. Remember, we are not going to miss any of our monthly webinar presentations and all that. This month, January, we are trying to see how we're going to do a collaborative and encompassing kind of discussion to start up with the year. We want the old ones, the young ones, the mid ones, the job seekers, the students to be one of all the discussants that are based on things that we're going to bring on board this month. So on this note, thank everyone. Let's move for adjournment of this meeting so that we can actually.
Excuse me.
Huh?
On that note, sir, on that note, I want more to come on board in one of those in that area. Please, I'm bringing it up now because it will be the one to be able to talk about environmental friendly.
So Moses, please send the topic to my WhatsApp immediately, so we can, because we'll have just 2 days to finish the calendar of the year.
Okay, I'll do just that.
Just send it to my WhatsApp immediately so that we can actually start working on that. Thank you. Yes, please moving for the adjournment. And who's seconding that?
Happy to move for adjournment. Thank you so much, Gideon. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it's been great coming on board.
Chidima, well done. Thank you.
Who is supporting her?
I know the country.
Supporting her, Gideon. Tayo, yes.
Okay, Tayo. Okay, Tayo, thank you very much. May God bless us all.
Thank you.
And for the year will be a good one for us.
Look for you this week, Ajama. We need to see Valley. Let me quickly use the opportunity.
We need to talk because it's a new year. We have to put things right.
Yes.
Afraid.
Okay. Thank you.
David,
thank you.
All right.
Oh, thank you.
David, make sure you see me. David, make sure you see me.
Yeah. We see.
You're doing a good job. Keep it up, Gideon. Keep it up.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Hajj the same.
God bless you.
Right.
Bye.
Everybody,
Bye.
in the dog.
Congratulations, the winners.
So the people that have, we are going to send all the benefits to you privately. Thank you.
Let's take a peek. Let's take a peek. Turn on
Oh,
the
take
camera.
a pics. Oh, take pics.
Let's take a peek.
Okay. How does it work?
Turn on the camera. Let's take a picture.
Okay, come your background now, stones.
Gallery.
Someone
Okay,
else
we have gallery now.
The camera is not on. Gabriel, I'm taking the first.
But
That I can see.
We don't have the
Happy
pictures.
New Year. Happy New Year.
Let's see the pictures now.
Mr. Prince.
I'm taking pictures.
Prince,
I'll share it.
Why Rich Flood.
Please, Esther, I'll follow Wilson camera. Where is Esther? Is she there? In Austin?
Esther's picture is not there.
Mohammed? No. Anyway,
Okay,
I've taken the few I can take. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, have a lovely evening.
David, your soldiers are around you.
David is taking with the soldiers.
Soldiers are around you. Hello. Bye.